Everybody sees the lakes, the sunshine, the fancy boats, but there's a lot that people don't realize before moving down to Lake Havasu City. And today I'm going to go over the pros, the cons, the cost of living, and the location neighborhoods in Lake Havasu City. Follow along. Hi, my name is Daniel Baker. I'm a local resident and been born and raised here in Lake Havasu City. I work for Keller as a full-time real estate agent here in Lake Havasu. I've helped many buyers and sellers move all across the country and come down to Lake Havasu City. But today I'm going to go over the perspective of what you need to know before you move down here. So why do people move down to Lake Havasu? Well, let's go over it. It's for the lifestyle change. With over 300 days of sunshine, incredible boating, fishing, golfing, there's plenty to do. And if you enjoy being outdoors, this place is really hard to beat. A lot of people move down here because it's less stressful, feels slower, kind of like we're on island time. And the traffic is minimal. From point A to point B, the south side to the north side, it's only about 12 minutes. If you like that small town feel and having plenty to do, Havasu might be the place for you. Another huge reason that people move down to Lake Havasu is for vacation and retirement. Havasu is one of the biggest second home markets in Arizona. A lot of people buy homes here specifically for winter living, boating trips, or investment properties. The investment side of Havasu is very demanding because people want to be here. And buyers are paying high dollar for a fresh remodeled home, and it could be older. Now let's talk about the cost of living here in Lake Havasu City. That's one of the biggest questions I get living here. Now, compared to places like California, $1 million home gets you a small 2-car garage with 1,200 square feet, and for $1 million in Lake Havasu, you're looking at that wide RV garage, a pool with lake views, a great backyard, side parking for your toys, and an additional 2-car garage. Now that is a big difference compared to California areas. One thing that makes Havasu unique is what buyers are looking for. People want RV garages, they want side parking, they want pools, they want lake views, they want space for their toys. For around the mid 400s to 500s, you can still find a very nice home with a pool, RV parking for the toys, and a good location. Once you get into the luxury market like Havasu Riviera, the foothills, which I'll do a whole other video on, you're looking at homes with elevated lots, resort-style backyards in an HOA, big pools, big garages reaching almost 100 feet deep, and you're starting at about $1 million all the way up to $3.5 million, and they are selling. If you were to ask me, hey, is there any single-family homes starting at $350,000? I would say yes, there's plenty of them starting at $350,000. If you were to ask me, hey, Daniel, can you find me a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a pool with side parking for my boat, RV, toys? I would say no problem. I have a list. I can show you a list of homes starting at that price range. One thing people don't always realize here in the summertime is utility bills do get a little higher. That AC is running a lot harder to keep that home cool. And that pool pump never shuts off. Electric bills get pricey here in the summer, but in the winter, though, that is not a problem. You can leave your AC off. And did I mention that the property tax is considerably affordable here in Lake Havasu? For a home price between $400 to $500, you're going to be looking at about $1,800 a year. And you really should see my clients' faces when I tell them that their property tax is going to be 5 times cheaper than what they're paying now. So this is the cost of living in Lake Havasu City, and a lot more affordable than you may think. We're going to get into the pros now of Lake Havasu, and first off, we're going to start with the weather during the fall, winter, and spring is unbelievably incredible. You are in a t-shirt, pants, and maybe a sweater in the evening time. You're neither freezing, you're neither warm, it's perfect. This is why so many snowbirds come here every year. The snowbirds actually increase our population by 15% in the winter months. Second is the lifestyle. If you love boating, UTVs, dirt bikes, camping, or being outdoors, there's always something to do and it's always something to explore. People love hiking, fishing, riding around their UTVs in the winter months, exploring our desert bars. We do have 2 desert bars here in Lake Havasu that you can go and hang out. It's a destination spot. Third is the community. Havasu is one of those places where you know people. It still has that smaller town feel, which people really enjoy. Some of our winter events include the Winterfest trade show, the Lake Havasu Balloon Fest, which is gorgeous. You have hot air balloons flying 500 feet above the London Bridge, dipping down into the lake, landing in parks and streets. It's an incredible sight to see, and it's worth the trip down here. You have Havasu Top Chef. You have Bluegrass by the Bridge Music Festival. And one of my favorites is the VW Bus Car Show. 1960 VW buses get together, all hang out. People walk around and check out all these VW buses. It's really a sight to see. So yes, there is so many things to do in Havasu. You never are bored. There's always places to explore and always things to do. Winter's incredible for people that like to do things outside, hike, boat. People do boat in the winter. And the summer is great for the boaters to come down. And if you like hitting the pool in the summertime, it's also a great thing to do. So yes, those are the pros of living here in Lake Havasu. Now let's get into the cons. And let's be honest, every city has their downside. First off is our summer heat. Summer is hot here. It is well over 100 degrees at all times. Some people love it, some people leave and come back in the winter. Now our job market. Our job market is very limited compared to the largest cities where you can easily find a job. If you live in Havasu, you're either retired, a remote worker, a business owner, or in some type of service industry here in Havasu. Another would be our medical. This is probably one of the biggest cons that we have about Havasu is that our medical is not all that great and people go to the bigger cities to get proper care. One factor is that we do have Phoenix, Arizona, which is 3 hours away, and we have Las Vegas, Nevada, which is 2 hours away. Lastly is going to be during the busy weekends and the busy holidays, town gets crowded. It might take you an extra 10 minutes to get to your location, and your favorite restaurant might have a wait time this time. So I hope this gives you a clear understanding of the cons of Lake Havasu because every city has them. Now that we went over the pros, the cons, the cost of living, and the areas of Lake Havasu, the question is who is Havasu really perfect for? Well, in my opinion, Havasu is perfect for people who want a lifestyle change over the big city. If you love sunshine, boating, big garages, exploring the desert, outdoor activities, laid-back environment, and no highway traffic, then Havasu is going to be pretty hard to beat. It's especially great for retirees, second home buyers, remote workers, and investors, and people wanting a vacation-style atmosphere year-round. In the summer, you hit the lake and the pool. In the wintertime, you ride around your UTV, enjoy our bar and restaurant atmosphere, and enjoy the perfect weather. You're out of the snow, you're out of the rain, you're just hanging out. So yes, that's who Havasu is perfect for. I hope this video informed you about Lake Havasu and things that you need to know before you move down here. If you're thinking about moving to Lake Havasu City or buying a second home, or even just questions about the market, feel free to reach out to me. I was born and raised here in Lake Havasu, went to high school here, elementary school. I know a lot about this town. I'd be more than happy to help you and show you around the city. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.